There you go.
Hello.
Hello, nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
So first question, both of you are now considered as great actors and have nothing to prove to anyone. And why did you choose this movie to play in this one?
That's unusual.
I feel like I still have proving to do.
Mary's Meals, they come in and say, you got to help us with the distribution, with the delivery, and make this a community, you know, everybody get involved. So 65,000 volunteers, and everyone has a story.
I chose it because it was fun and different than the norm that comes across my desk.
Okay.
I don't think that as an actor you necessarily do jobs to prove it as an actor. I think if I wanted to prove myself as an actor, it wouldn't be in this movie.
This is a guy who, when he came down to pick up the food, he was wearing his best clothes, his best shirt. When he founded that, I'm like crying saying this, he didn't even have an education himself, and he founded that school. Then he went to that school to study so he could become literate, and then he became the principal of that school. And he just cared so much about this education.
This is a fun movie, you know, it's an action comedy, and it's one that you hope people will just go in and enjoy watching, you know. It's, I was going to say it's not Shakespeare, because that's my next job, Shakespeare. It's a nice lead, it's a nice segue.
Really nice way to segue into the roster.
So you did have fun, a lot of fun.
We did have a lot of fun.
Great.
You sure we have to do this?
I don't know, I'm having second thoughts myself right now. It's warm.
It's a bit of a hill.
Just generally having a laugh at each other about struggling to get up that hill while all those amazing volunteers were just zooming up without any effort at all, it seemed.
Did you find any symbolic in this movie? Something
Symbolic?
Yeah. About men and women relationships, or?
Well, I think there's something that audiences, all couples, will be able to relate to on some level at some point. Just the sort of bickering and the headbutting and the kind of like, you know, feisty sort of tit for tat.
Do they ever think about the people who contribute abroad? Do they ever imagine who provides? Why do they do it?
You know what she said? I have been praying Mary Fleur for this, for that, for whatever they need in their school, and bim, one day, Mary Mills is coming. It's God's work. God sent you to do what you are doing. You know? Yes. That's the way it is.
For me, it was like that idea that you can't live with them, can't live without them, you know, even though the opposite sex do make us crazy, you know. As a guy, women, it's kind of can be hard to get along with them, yet at the end of the day, love them, meet them, and they're amazing, and you know, life isn't worth living without them.
Great.
All of them.
So
I'm inspired by the genius behind it and how it promotes responsibility in everybody.
I know there's a question in people's minds sometimes when they give a donation, does it really get there, or does it really make any difference? And you come here and you see that it does, definitely does.
So did you feel yourself in this role?
Sorry. What?
Here's the crazy thing. Before lunch, they were sweet, quiet, and couldn't really get them to talk, and it was hard to get them to play. The second they ate, they just came to life.
So you did feel yourself in this role?
I did what?
Feel yourself in this role?
Oh, yeah, definitely. I mean, I think you definitely feel yourself in a lot of roles, but in this one, it was, without a doubt, a lot of me in there, you know.
Suddenly I've got 40 kids, 50 kids mimicking me in everything. I'd already been walking around recording. Do you see what happens after a simple meal? It's great to give to your friends and to give to your family, but to give to strangers, you know, people that you don't know, the value in that, I feel like you get that back tenfold.
I think I'm a real guy's guy, and I pretend to act a lot more together and comfortable in my own skin than I really am. And until I'm testing, then they're kind of like, oh. And I think that's Milo Boyd all over.